Good morning, students. Let us start the last chapter, garbage in and garbage out. This chapter is purely a general chapter. Many of the things you know already. Whatever it may be, as per our syllabus point of view, we have to learn certain new things from this chapter. What is garbage? The rubbish material or the waste material which is considered as useless or worthless is called garbage. Garbage mainly includes domestic refuse. Refuse means thrown out substance which we do not accept to keep with us. When we don't accept something to keep with us, what do? We refuse. Refuse word, it can be used as subject as well as verb. He refuses. There, the refuse word is used as a verb. Domestic refuse, here it is a subject. So, garbage is mainly including domestic refuse. Example for garbage: used wrapping material, rarely used or almost unused items, groundnut shells, which we generally come across in the trains most frequently. If you ever have a journey in a general compartment, you might have come across many people, they eat groundnut seeds, the shells they throw away there itself. Used tickets, yes, when we travel in bus, in public transport, like bus or train, whatever the tickets that we purchase, after getting down from that vehicle, after coming out that checking points, do we keep those tickets with us? No, we will throw away those tickets, used tickets. Teared papers, something after using, if we consider the paper is not useful, we tear it off and throw away. Broken toys, old clothes, shoes, old clothes and old shoes, okay, vegetable and fruit peels, etc. Rotten vegetables, okay, vegetable and fruit peels, whatever the fruit that we get from the market, we peel out and inner part we use it. Vegetables also same thing. So those peels. And rotten, some vegetables or fruits, they may get rotten if we don't use them immediately. Such rotten vegetables and fruits also are considered as domestic refuse or garbage only. If the garbage is not removed, we get some harmful effects, or we may get some losses also. So, what are those harmful effects that are caused if garbage is not removed? How do we deal with garbage? The first harmful effect that we get is, if we keep the garbage in our house itself, unnecessarily we are wasting our space, because garbage will occupy some space. So useful space will be occupied. That is number one. And when the garbage is with us, the living areas will become dirty and many infectious diseases may spread. Next, because of keeping the garbage, bad odor may spread, which makes us feeling uncomfortable. If rotten vegetables or fruits are kept within our kitchen, if we don't throw them out, what do? They give out bad odor. And if we keep the garbage in our near surroundings, you might have seen many stray dogs or cats moving over that garbage area. Okay, for getting some food out of that garbage and all. So number of disturbing stray animals may also increases. Describe the types of waste present in garbage. Two types of waste is present in garbage. They are wet waste and dry waste. Two types of waste is present in garbage. They are wet waste and dry waste. The wet waste includes kitchen waste, especially rotten vegetables and fruits, peels of vegetables and fruits, eggshells, etc., and plant and animal waste. The dry waste includes plastic waste, metal waste, and glass waste. Apart from these standard two types of wastes, there are other wastes like polythene bags, e-waste like CD and computer related items. Who will take this garbage from our homes? Generally, Safai Karmacharis from municipalities or panchayats, boards, they come and take the garbage from our homes. And after taking this garbage, what do? Will they simply throw it away at some place? They'll process it. They'll process it in various ways. What are those various ways by which they process? Describe various ways in which the garbage is processed. Garbage is generally processed in four major ways. Why four major ways? Why not in one single way itself? Because in garbage, different types of items are present. Based on the items present in the garbage, in four different ways, the garbage is processed. What are those four ways? Number one, filling in landfill. Number two, composting. Number three, vermicomposting. And four, recycling. So, garbage is processed in four major ways based on the items present in it. Filling in landfill, composting, vermicomposting, and recycling. These are the four major ways by which garbage is processed. Let us discuss the first way. What is that? Filling in landfill. Okay. Filling in landfill. What is landfill? Landfill, it is a low-lying open area little far away from the city, where Safai Karmacharis fill the non-usable garbage. What is non-usable garbage? Yes, we do not use many materials, so we throw it away considering it as garbage. But in the bulk, from the garbage, some materials can be taken out and can be utilized for some other purposes. Those are called usable garbage. Removing the usable garbage, the remaining matter of the garbage is known as non-usable or unusable garbage. So in landfill, what is filled? Non-usable garbage is filled. Landfills are generally located little distantly from the normal household areas of the cities or villages. If they are near, what will it happen? Garbage as such, it gives bad odor and unpleasant smell or bad odor. We may not feeling comfortable. So the landfills must be located distantly from the normal household areas. Okay. Garbage has both useful and non-useful components, as we already discussed it just now. From these two components, the non-useful component is separated and then spread over the landfill. So the non-useful component of the garbage is spread over the landfill. After spreading the non-useful component on the landfill, that landfill is covered with a layer of soil. Landfill is generally very loose in compactness because garbage as such contains so much of loose material, and we are filling garbage in the landfill. So landfill is very loose in compactness. So after filling the landfill, for the next about 20 years, buildings or large constructions should not be constructed over this landfill area. If they are constructed, what will it happen? Due to the looseness in the landfill area, the construction may collapse. So, after landfill is completely full, it is usually converted into a park or a playground, by which no major damage or losses may not happen. No major damages or losses can happen. Okay. So over the landfill area, what are generally going to be constructed? It is no buildings or constructions are constructed, but it can be converted into a park or playground. We have discussed that non-useful component of the garbage is used to fill the landfill. What about the useful components of garbage? Useful components of garbage are of two types. The useful components of garbage are of two types. Number one, non-recyclable, and number two, recyclable. The non-recyclable components of useful components of garbage are generally wet waste like plant and animal waste. The non-recyclable materials from the useful components of garbage are generally what? Wet waste like plant and animal waste. Plant straws, okay, broken stems, vegetable peels, fruit peels. these cannot be utilized again, or these cannot be recycled because they are plant and animal waste. They cannot be recycled. And second one, recyclable. That means by melting them, by making them as a raw material, again we can produce some other substances. Like plastic, broken plastic, it will be melted, and a second level plastic materials can be prepared. Metals also, they can be melted, and a second level quality materials can be prepared. Glass also. So all these things, are they wet waste? No, these are dry waste. Generally they are belonging to dry waste, like broken plastic, glass, metals, etc. How do we process these non-recyclable and recyclable materials? Okay, we will discuss in the next 3 ways. What are the next 3 ways of processing the garbage? First way we already have discussed, filling the landfill. Next 3 ways are composting, vermicomposting, and recycling. Under composting and vermicomposting, we will discuss about the non-recyclable garbage processing. And at recycling, we will discuss about the recyclable garbage processing. This is what we are going to discuss in this chapter in the subsequent classes. Thank you.